You can see the second analysis we did. It was on a URL. So that is the one that has been submitted. This is not a child. It was malicious. And on this one, we didn't have that much info. It's only when we basically detonated what it has been dropping that we got much more background. So now the other things you have here is actually you have a URL that go directly to your VMRay console. So let's say the analyst is not convinced or want to understand more, you can jump to VMRay console. And here you find this analysis, which was Remco. Let's go to the overview first. You can see, okay, I got some Yara detection. What is it? So now you know exactly what kind of Yara detection it is. You can note they were detected on memory dump. So that's an output of the dynamic analysis. So you cannot get those memory dump in the static analysis. And of course, we find in multiple place Remco rat, so it's quite clearly identified. And on the rest of the, on all the rest, you can also check exactly what happened, in which process happened. You can go down to the process detail. I mean, the goal of the webinar is not to present this product in detail. You have VMRay attack here, and so on and so forth. But the second part, interesting, which I mentioned earlier, was the IOC. So now you can see that we extracted many malicious IOC, many files. What will be interesting will be, for example, the URL. So when we get a malicious IOC, you get this URL. And here you have an IP address. So normally we will block the URL, but if it contains an IP address that is clearly being abused by a threat actor, we are going to use that. And now I'm jumping back to Defender. I'm in settings of Defender, endpoint indicator. So first things you can see here is that there are a number of file hash. They're coming up. They have all been populated by VMRay. You got IP address, you got URL. So now what I want to do is to check the IP address I just copy from VMRay console here. And you can find that this IP address, of course, has been pushed to Defender indicator. When you open it, you have a bit more information as well. So here you can see, okay, it block execution. That's how you configure it. In that case, you can change the configuration, of course. And here is in the description where you can find a few interesting. First, the alert ID in Defender. So you can check from your Defender portal by which alert ID it was generated. You can see from which sample it was generated. So now it was a submission of a URL, this URL. And then you can go to VMRay to see what was the analysis to generate it and when it was created. So that is very important because now you, of course, if you start from the incident, you can know this information, but sometimes you will start from an alert who tell you that something has been blocked by a VMRay indicator, and you wonder, what was this indicator? Why was it created? And you can basically backtrack and understand the full chain and link event together.